Hello class. In this video, we review for the final exam. The first question, multiply. Use the distributive property. So we're multiplying a monomial by a trinomial. We can totally use the box method. We're gonna have a 1 by 3, 2, 3, 1 by 3 box. So we're gonna write the monomial to the left and a trinomial on the top of the box. We have x, and here we have 2y, 5z. Let me fix the box, make it better. Okay, so row 1, column 1, 4x times x, 4x squared. Row 1, column 2, 4x times 2y, 4 times 2 is 8xy. 4x times 5z, 4x times 5z. 4 times 5 is 20xz. And add the three terms together, we have our result. Let me make this smaller, then I can see the whole picture. 4x squared, 4x squared, plus 8xy plus 20xz. Make sure you double check your entry. Make sure what you're entering in the cell is what you intended to. Next, question number 2. Simplify, remove the parentheses, right? As we can see, we have two sets of grouping symbols, a set of parentheses and a set of bracket. And we're going to start with removing the parentheses. In the parentheses, we have 3a plus 6 plus 6b. Hold on, give a little bit of time. What's this? Okay, so 3a plus 6b and plus 6a squared, close the bracket. Now we are going to process this part first, okay? Remove the parentheses by using distributive property. So we bring down 4a and we distribute the coefficient of the parentheses negative 2a. Negative 2a times 3a, negative 6a squared. Negative 2a times 6b, negative 12ab. For the 6a squared. We are not rushed. We don't rush to apply the distributive property the second time to remove the bracket yet. Before that, we need to simplify what we have in the bracket. So as we can see in the bracket, we have negative 6a squared and a positive 6a squared. They cancel each other, okay? They are opposites, so they add up to 0. Then we have two terms left only in the bracket, 4a minus 12ab. And then we distribute. The coefficient of the bracket is 5. So we're going to 5 times both terms in the bracket. 5 times 4a, 20a. 5 times negative 12ab, negative 60ab. And that binomial is the result. Let's enter the result here. 28 minus 60. 6ab. 28 minus 60ab. Next. Solve equation. 2, right? You minus 16 from each side, x equals 2. Only when x equals 2, 2 plus 16 gives 18. Question number 4. Solve this equation. To solve this equation, we need to multiply each side of the equation by 9. Knowing this is not the first time we see something similar question, right? We're not solving the equation, we're not solving it. We are answering the question the problem asks. It's asking multiply one number to isolate x. Since the coefficient of x is 1 over 9, we multiply each side of the equation by its reciprocal, which is 9 over 1. And we can isolate x. So the number is 9. Okay, we're not solving it again. Make sure you understand the question correctly. This one is to solve. And actually, we can use the rule that mentioned in previous problem to solve this equation. The coefficient of x is 6 over 7. If we multiply each side of the equation by the reciprocal coefficient, the coefficient of 6 over 7 is 7 over 6. 6 over 7 times 7 over 6, they cancel. With the x isolated on the right, 24 over 1 times 7 over 6. Remember the butterfly method? 24 divided by 6 is 4. So 6 becomes 1, 24 becomes 4. 4 times 7, 28. Solution of this equation is 28. Number 6. Okay, this one is also very pretty straightforward. 180 equals 20x. Divide each side by 20. And we have x isolated on the right side. Left side, negative 180 divided by 20 is negative 9. Only when x is negative 9, the equation is a true statement. Those equations only have one solution are called condition. The equation is true under the condition that x is the value of the equation. Question number 7. Solve this equation. Okay, so we have 5x minus 8 equals 3x plus 30. So the minus 3x from each side, we won't have x anymore on the right side, right on the right side. The right side is 30. The left side, 5x minus 3x, 2x, 8. And then we add 8 to each other. We have 2x on the left side, on the right side, 30 plus 8, 38. Divide 2, divide 2, x equals 19. I hope it's clear. Very straightforward problem. Not very challenging, but it's a good problem. Question number 8. This equation has denominators. I know denominators is challenging. I introduced the 3 different methods to solve an equation with denominators, right? So my method is to find the LCM of the two denominators. We have denominators 2 and 6. The LCM of 26 is 6. So for that reason, we're going to multiply every single term in the equation by 6 over 1. Yeah, 6 is 6 over 1, right? For what purpose? To eliminate the denominators. 6 times a, 48, minus, this is not 12, okay? It's 6 over 1 times 1 over 2. 6 over 1 times 1 over 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 3 equals 6 over 1 times 1 over 6 is 1. They are reciprocal of each other, right? X. And then plus 3x to each side. We have 48 equals 4x divided by 4 divided by 4. We have x equals 12. X equals 12. We can double check very quickly. Half of 12 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. So the left side is 2. Right side, 1 over 6 times 12 is 2 as well. So that definitely is a correct answer. All right, this one is a little more complicated with parentheses and denominators. As we can see, the denominators 5 and 7. LCM is 35. I hope you remember that. 5 and 7 are co-prime. When the two numbers are co-prime, LCM of the two numbers is multiplication, 35. So we're going to multiply each single part by the first part, 3 over 5, 6, minus 2. I won't change the color, but I'm afraid it's gonna delay. So I'm gonna just multiply 35 over 1 here. Okay, yeah, that's the new part. And plus 5 over 7, multiply that by 35 over 1. So this is new things we put it here. On the right side, we have 1 over 7 times x plus 3, also multiplied by 35 over 1. Okay, all the three parts multiply 35 over 1 for what purpose? For the purpose of getting rid of. Can we do that? Yes. So the side, 35 equal to 5, 7, right? 5 goes into 35 7 times. 35 times 7 times 4. So no denominators. Denominators are 1. Basically means no denominator. So 7 times 3, 21. 21 times x minus 2 plus. Same thing here. 35 over 7 is 5. There's another 5 on the top with 25. Okay? 35 over 7 is 5. 5 times 5, 25 equals, on the right side, look at here, is diagonal. 35 divided by 7 is 5. 5 times x to 3. We get rid of all the denominators. Yeah, I taught the 3 different methods in the class. You look at your notes, choose the one that you feel comfortable. Here, I use one method only, okay? Now, we are going to get rid of the parentheses. Distribute 21 times x, 21x, 21 times negative 42. Bring down 25 on the right side, 5 times x, 5x, 5 times 15. Simplify the left side, 21x. Negative 42 plus 25, that is negative 17. Yeah, equals 5x 15 minus 5x minus 5x. 21 minus 5 gives 16. 16x minus 17 equals those cancel, right? 15. And then we plus 17 to each side. Cancel, we have 16x equals 15 plus 17 gives 32. Divide each side by 16, that's 2. But, double check your answer is very helpful. Yeah. So if we plug in here, x equals 2, left side is 5 over 7, because the first part is 0, right? 2 minus 2 is 0. Times 3 over 5 is also 0. So left side is 5 over 7. Right side 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 times 1 over 7 is also 5 over 7. So that's that. Question number 10. Translate, right? 1/7 of a quantity. We use x to represent a quantity. So 1/7 of a number is going to be 1 divided by 7, 1 over 7 times x. It's straightforward, right? Next, question number 11. A number is tripled and then increased by 7. The result is 82. What is the original number? Okay, translate the sentence as an equation. A number, let's say x, is tripled. Tripled means 3x, right? And then increased by 7. So plus 7. Result equals 82. Okay. So let's put a minus 7 from each side. With x equals, that gives us 75. Yeah. And then divided by 3, x equals 25. The number is 25. When we double check the result, do not plug in back the equation. Instead, plug in back those sentences, okay? And the number is 25. Triple it is tripled, so 75. And then increased by 7. So 75 plus 7 is 82. Yeah, the result is 82. So that means the number satisfies the given condition. Very good. Number 12. A triangular region of a community college parking lot was measured. The measure of the first angle of this triangle is double the measure of the second angle. The measure of the third angle is 5 greater than 5 degrees greater than double the measure of the first angle. Okay, what are the measurements of all three angles? I remember this problem. So from chapter 2. Yeah, from chapter 2. So I'm gonna write angle 1. Angle 1 and angle 2, angle 3. We're going to use x to represent one of the three angles. And which one is convenient? Let's reread the sentences. It says, first angle is twice of the second angle. That means first angle can be written in terms of second angle. And the first angle is 5 degrees more than double the first angle. So that means angle 3 can be written in terms of angle 1. So we can start with letting angle 2 be x, okay? And then write angle 1 in terms of angle 2, and then write angle 3 in terms of angle 1. So that's the logic, that's the plan, that's the idea, okay? So angle 2 is x, then what about angle 1? The measurement of the first angle is double the measure of the second angle. So if the second angle is x, the first angle is 2x. And then what about angle 3? Angle 3 is 5 greater than. 5 greater than. Double the first. Yeah, first is 2x. Double 2x. Okay? And make sure you know double the first angle, not double x, double 2x. We can simplify a little bit. Double 2x is 4x. So angle 3 is 4x plus 5. And now we have all the three angles are written in terms of x. They add up to 180 degrees, right? So angle 1, angle 1. I don't know why it's so slow. Let's give it a little time. Okay. All right. So angle 1, 2x, angle 2, x, angle 3, 4x plus 5. And all together 180. Right? Simplify left side 2x, 1x, 4x, add together 7x. Plus 5 equals 180. Minus 5 from each side. 7x equals 175 divided by 7. I encourage you to use calculator assist you. We have 35, 25, yeah. 2 times 7 is 14, so 35, yeah. X equals 25. So that means the second angle is 25. Then the first angle would be double, is 50, right? It's 50. Second angle is 25. And what about the third angle? The third angle is going to be 105. Just plugging in right here. Let's double check. First angle is twice of the second angle. Third angle is double of the first angle and plus 5. And they do add up to 180. Yeah, that sounds good. Word problem, application problem. When you check your answer, bring your proposed answer back into the original sentences. And this one, a bank invested $420,000 last year in mutual funds. The conservative fund earned 6% simple interest. The growth fund earns 15% simple interest. At the end of the year, the bank had earned $36,000 from these mutual funds. How much did it invest in each fund? Okay, I'm gonna draw 2 boxes to represent 2 funds, okay? Follow the order that I see those funds. The first fund I see is a conservative fund. Interest rate is 6%. I put a 6% on top of the box. That's a conservative fund. The second box is going to represent the growth fund, 15% interest rate. Okay, yeah, it says what's amount invested at 15% in a growth fund. Since it asks growth fund investment, so we let X be the money you put in the second box. Okay, then how much money you put in the first box? Together, you invested 420,000, right? And the first box is gonna have 420,000 minus X. All right, 420,000 minus X. Together, you invest in that much money. All right. So since This problem only consider 1 year as a simple interest. Most of you might know the simple interest formula, right? I equals PRT. P is principal, the money in the box. R is the annual interest rate, the number above the box. T is the time in year. Since T is just 1, so the interest is just the interest rate on the top of the box multiplied by the number of the money, amount of money inside the box, okay? The interest from the first box, 6% times 420,000 minus X. The interest from the second box, 15% times X. Together, the interest is, it tells us 36,000. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then let's solve the equation to find the result. I would, you can use a different method. I would convert the percentage to decimal. 6%, 0.06. Be careful the number of zeros, okay? 420,000 minus X. Here, 415 times X equals 36,000. Distribute. We can use the calculator to assist us. Calculator here. 406. I just feel like my computer is so slow. 406 times 420. 1, 2, 3. 25,200. 25,200. And then minus 0.06x plus 0.15x equals 36,000. Okay, combine those. 0.15 minus 0.06, that gives 0.09. 25200. 36,000. Okay, now we're gonna minus 252,100. 252,100 on each side. And cancel, we have 0.09x equals, that gives, 10,800. Double check. And then divide by 0.9, 0.09, sorry, 0.09. Calculator, we're gonna use 800 divided by 0.09. 120,000. 120,000 to 3. And how much money in the first box? You subtract 120,000 from 420,000, right? It's gonna be 300 to 3. That makes sense because the interest rate is lower, so the safer. You would put more money in it. The second, the growth fund, higher interest means more risky. More risky, you want to put less money in it. I can double check very quickly. That's gonna be 0.06 times 120,000. It's gonna be 72. And that one 45. 72. If we double check our answer, times 0.06 is 7,200. And if we multiply 30,000 by 0.15 and plus 7,200. Oh no, I don't know. Let me write it down. 12. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 0.06. 7,200. That's the interest from first box. And let's see, 420. 420. Okay. 30,000. Did I put more zeros here? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 120,000. Oh, 300,000. Yeah. 300,000. 300,000. Okay. I got it. 300,000 times 150. And that weighs 7,200. 7,200. It doesn't match. Give me 1 second, let me double check. 1,800 divided by 0.09. 120,000 minus 420,000. 300,000. Oh, I understand what's going on. 300,000 is the money put in the first box. So the interest is 0.06, 18,000. 18,000. And 120,000 times 0.50. Yeah, when I try to double check, I figured another 18,000. And together is 36,000. Yeah, is correct, by the way. Okay, is correct. Next, question number 14. This is about comparing. This is a very simple problem. Number 15. The inequality is use integers or fractions for any number in the expression. Okay, so based on the graph, we have x is bigger than, strictly bigger than. Okay, why is it strictly bigger than? Because we have a circle here. That means the negative 2 or 5 is not in the picture. Bigger than what? Negative 2/5. 2/5. All right. Corresponding to that graph, we have an inequality x is bigger than negative 2/5. Question number 16. Solving inequality. Just minus 8 from each side, right? X plus 8 bigger than or equal to 5, minus 8 from each side. If x is bigger than or equal to -3, x is bigger than or equal to -3. You have not completed all parts. Okay. Are you sure you want to leave? No. Yeah, so almost made a mistake, right? It's good that the system reminds me. Bigger than or equal to 93. And which graph represents that? Has to be to the right, right? From 93 to the past infinity, with 93 a solid circle, solid dot, because 93 is included. We have a bar underneath the inequality symbol. So it's going to be this one, C. Next, question number 17. 6 points are plotted in the figure. Determine the ordered pairs that represent the points. Okay, this one. Make it bigger. This is not my favorite problem, by the way. A represent, I did this multiple times. Negative 92, 94, 98, 96, 98, comma, -2. -8, comma, -2. hold on. This is a 0. 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 92, yeah, 98 over 92, comma 92. And the point B, this is a vision challenging problem. Oh, hold on, my bad. Is this A? This A is negative 8, 91. And then B is negative 6, 92. If you need to bring your magnifying glasses, you should do that. Negative 6, negative 2. Okay, C, negative 4, negative 4. 1, 2, negative 4, negative. D, negative 2, negative 8. Negative 2, negative 8. Made a mistake inside the parentheses. Negative 2, negative 8. Make sure that's the comma, not a dot. Is it comma? Right. So E, 5, comma, negative 7. F, oh, my bad. That's F. E is 0, comma, negative 3. Zero, comma, 1, 2, 3, negative 3, and this one is 5, comma, negative 7. All right, that's it. Finally, question number 18. For the equation y equals 2 plus x, answer parts A and B. State the x and y intercept. Okay, listen, when we need to find the x-intercept, make y be 0, okay? Plugging in y equals 0, x equals negative 2. So the answer is negative 2, comma 0. Let's make sure the comma, negative 2, comma 0, okay? Yeah, let me say that again. To find the x-intercept, make y be 0. So if you make y be 0, the left side equals 0. And which number added 2 gives 0? Negative 2. So negative 2, comma 0. And you must type and word the pair, not just negative 2. And word the pair, negative 2, comma 0. To find the y-intercept, make x be 0. Okay, make x be 0. Solve for y. As you can see, y is going to be a quarter, right? So the answer is going to be, and word the pair, 0, comma 1 over 4. Okay, yeah, make x be 0, y equals 1 over 4. B, use the intercepts when drawing the line. If only one intercept exists, use it and another point to draw the line. Okay, we have both intercepts. Do it, negative 2, comma 0. Get a straight line, negative. Oh my gosh, I really have trouble to see those things. Yeah, you just need to enter, find, this is 91, right? A quarter, oh, this is 0, comma a quarter. Oh, hold on, like that, cancel. So negative 2, comma 0. -2 comma 0 and 0 comma a quarter. There we go. You're gonna have to double check if I put a -2 comma 0 and 0 comma a quarter. I tried. And this one, graph the equation, be sure to simplify the equation before graphing it. That's a very good reminder because this equation does not contain y. The equation only has x. That means we're expecting to have a what? Vertical straight line. Simplify the equation. 8 plus 5x equals 3x minus 3x for which side? 5x8 plus 5x minus 3x, 2x equals 0, minus a, and so 2x equals -8, but 2 divided by 2x equals -4. Okay, so after simplify, we know the vertical straight line is x equals -4. And now we're going to draw it. X equals -4. This one belongs to that, right? So this is origin to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and draw a vertical line, just like that. Next, find the slope of the straight line that passes through the following pair of points. Okay, select the correct choice below. The slope is going to be 3. Why is that? Because the y value go from 2 to 8. Y value go from 2 to 8, go up 6 units. So your rise is 6. Okay, your y value go from 2 to 8, rise 6. And the x value from 5 to 7 means the run is 2. Rise is 6, run is 2, rise over run is 3. 6 over 2 is 3. All right, I'll see you in the next video for the rest of the problem.